Larceny. Boy, the bar loves to test on larceny, don't they? It's amazing how many variations of larceny the bar can come up with. Okay, well, what are our elements? We know the unlawful or trespassory taking and carrying away of the personal property of another with intent to steal. The unlawful and or trespassory taking and carrying away of the personal property of another with intent to steal. Okay, unlawful or trespassory, fairly obvious. Taking means someone exerts dominion or control. Dominion or control. Carrying away means any movement. The second it moves, it's larceny. Personal property of another with intent to steal. Direct or indirect, using a person or an object. You can use another human being to commit larceny. You can use an object to pickpocket something out of somebody's purse. Unlawful trespassory taking, exerting dominion and control, carrying away any movement of the personal property of another with intent to steal. It can be direct or indirect, using another person or even an object. Remember the doctrine of continuing trespass. Someone does not initially want to steal, but later they decide to keep. Continuing trespass, what is it? Somebody doesn't initially intend to steal, but later they decide to keep it. That is continuing trespass. Larceny, continuing trespass. Okay, the defenses to larceny. Consent. That's rare, but here are 3 defenses that frequently come up. No intent to steal. If the person doesn't have the intent to steal, that's a defense. The intent to return is also a defense. Those are the most frequent. I've also seen claim of right. The person believes it's their property. Or a reasonable mistake of fact or law. You have 2 identical lawnmowers, right? And of course, intoxication. Larceny is a specific intent crime. So if you can't form the mens rea due to your intoxication, you've got a defense. But what is no defense? Having a change of heart or renunciation because of the doctrine of, that's right, continuing trespass. Okay, now let's talk about the intent. They have the intent to steal. For possession crimes, this is a little different. Possession crimes, the mens rea is knowledge. Knowledge. So larceny, I'm lumping in possession crimes with larceny. So possession of cocaine, usually possession of drugs. The mens rea is knowledge. In other words, you know it's drugs, not you should have known it's drugs. You have to know it's drugs. Okay, give me our 6 elements of larceny. 1, unlawful or trespassory. 2, taking, exerting dominion or control. 3, carrying away any movement. 4, personal property. 5, of another. And 6, with intent to steal, including continuing trespass. Okay, our defenses, consent, but the most frequent defense is no intent to steal or intend to return. And finally, claim of right. You take it, you think it's yours, you have the intent to return it, you never intended to steal it. Those are our big larceny defenses. Okay. Additionally, if you cannot form the mens rea, then you get the intoxication defense. You make a reasonable mistake of fact, that is also a defense. And that is larceny.